Hey everybody, welcome back to the journey. This is Wolf, and we are here once again on Goldcrest Valley. Finally, it has been a hot minute. As you can see up in the upper right-hand corner of the screen, it is February, and the snow is falling. We also have $391,000, so I have been spending a lot of time doing contracts. I have done about every contract that came up on this map from September through January. And right now, I do not believe there is anything to do whatsoever. No contracts. No contracts. No contracts. Nothing's going on in February. If we take a look here at the crop calendar, we are running seasons. December, January, I just kind of blew through there. There actually was some cultivating to do in January because I did harvest cotton and those came up for cultivating and we did those, and that was the last contract we've done. Nobody wants to seed cotton apparently here in February, so really no more work to do. So I think we are ready to start our farm. We have $391,000 cash. We have a house that we built, so we have successfully built up some equity, which I believe then really qualifies us to be able to realistically take out a loan and get some additional money. So I think what we're going to do, just to start out, I think we are going to take $500,000 down. I'm going to call it a $1 million line of credit that we got with the bank. I don't want to necessarily go over $1 million. We'll see how things are going. We'll see how well we're doing at paying off the loan or meeting our loan interest payments. And I got some ideas about that. We're going to be putting a bunch of stuff down today. We're going to build up the farm, and we'll get into that in a minute. But let's go ahead and get this loan value. Let's get it up to $500,000, and we will see where that money goes. Now I have some plans about how to make some what I would call passive income down on the farm. And we're going to take a peek real quick here first, see what's in the used market. I am interested in a baler. We're going to need that for our sheep. I am interested in a mower, even though it doesn't have the front mower deck with it. A couple baling options. I don't think we're going, this is a forage wagon, I don't think we're going to do that right off. This is not bad, but we're not going to be needing a harvester for a little bit. This is more money than I want to spend, and I'm not necessarily looking at these crops right now. Another baler. I'm not sure what makes this one any better. There is this one, but it's round bales, and I don't really want to do round bales, I don't think. So I am interested in that. But I'd really like to get a tractor. We're going to have to buy a tractor. First things first, let's speed up our movement a bit. And let's just get down here to the farm. Or what I plan to have, or where I plan to have the farm. You can see we did hay contracts. We harvested this field as well, made it into hay. And I did buy, you can see the leftover remnants. They put canola in here. I did buy some hay. I need to pay for that. I wanted to do that off camera or I wanted to do that on camera with you guys to let you know that I am really paying for things. So we got, yeah, we got 21 bales right here. Okay, and if we were to just look, all the bales that the farmers had me make for them were being sold at the bale selling point up the road. And quite literally, it was all hay. Those are going to $60 a thousand. So that comes out to roughly $500 a bale. That's what the farmers were getting on their bales. Now, if we were to take a look at throwing the middleman into the mix and buying a bale from the store, they want $1,500 for an 8,000 liter bale. That's $1,000 difference. So what I think we're going to do is we're going to split that difference. I'm going to buy this hay from the farmer for $1,000 a bale. We're going to take care of that right off the bat. So we're going to go in, we're going to pay 21,000. Remove that from our account. 21,000 down, and we now own those bales of hay. The other thing that we're going to do right off the bat here is we are going to go to the map. We're going to look at this field number 30, and we're going to buy this field. Big bucks coming off the top right away. 150,000. Yikes. That's done. Okay, so now we own this field. So what are we going to do? Here's the plan. We're going to take a portion of this field and we're going to turn it into our barnyard, and then we're going to farm the balance of the field up that direction. So what are we going to put down? Well, we're going to do several things. First of all, let's just take a look at animals. We're going to start out with sheep, chickens, and bees. That's what we're going to start out with. So I really like, just my personal preference, I really like having the animals just kind of roaming around the farm. So what I'm planning to do is let the sheep roam this hillside over here, and they're going to roam out into this field a little bit as well. And yes, they're going to be on the road, and they're going to be dumbing around and all of that kind of stuff. I understand that. But I kind of like that. Just seeing the animals out and about, not having them stuck in a little pen. Not really what I want to do. So we're going to throw this down right about here. Okay, then also, and it's going to be hard to see, but there's so many weeds here. You can see they are free range, so they're going to be able to come out this far. They're going to be able to come out this far, right? And they're going to be able to go up over the hill a little bit there. And we're not going to buy many to start with, okay? But what we're going to do, however, is we're going to landscape, and we're going to steal a portion of this field. So it's kind of hard to see. Right about here, I'm not worried about it needs to overlap. So we're going to start here. I'm going to try to make this nice and square if I could actually keep it square, and I'm not. Okay, so we're going to go from here, if I can do it right, straight across the field the whole way to the other end. And you'll see, I'm just doing this to mark it out. We're going to put down some gravel or some dirt or something when it comes to making our yard for our shed. We're going to start out with a shed. So we're going to do that. Sorry, I'm really anal about making things level and even. That just really kind of gets to me if it's not. And it's so easy to like blow it and screw that up. Okay, so, and I'm not so worried about, this side as much as the other side is where the fields, the farm field's going to be. So we're going to come over here. And again, I'm not paying for landscaping. It's just too expensive in this game, and I'm not gonna I'm not gonna pay for it. I'll pay for trees and things, but some of these bushes and some of these other things, yeah, we're not gonna blow all of our money on that. So this is gonna be here. We're also going to, okay, so we're gonna do the sheep. We're gonna do chickens. I'm gonna do some bees as well. I always like the beehives. I thought that was a great addition to the game. Just a nice little passive income. We can sell the honey. We are going to put down the maple syrup, what do I want to call it? Plantation, maybe? We're going to dress that up nice. Put down some additional trees in there and some bushes and some flowers. We're going to try to get our beehive close to that and have it be like just a really nice natural environment for the bees and for the honey. And what we're going to find out here is that our sheep and our chickens are also going to be able to roam around in the woods where the beehive is and where the maple syrup factory is, and just really make it, I think, kind of a cool little homey experience. I think you guys are going to like it. We're also going to do one other thing. I think for water, if it works out like I think it's going to, and full disclosure here, let me also tell you, like, if we put something down and it doesn't work as advertised, like some of these things that we're going to put down, you have an idea, it tells you a little bit about it. But for example, just let me show you. I want to put down this. I really like these windmills. I just think it makes for a cool kind of an old style farm feeling. And it says windmill that gives a small income, which it is, only $1,200 a month. That's nothing. And pumps water, and then and pumps water for the water ST. I don't know what that means. Water ST what? I don't know. I don't think it's going to give us water. Although there is a water faucet there. I think maybe what we're going to do is we're going to put this here. That should give us income. And hopefully that will give us water. And if it doesn't, well, I may keep it because it gives us just a little bit of passive income. But if I can't get water out of this, then I'm gonna have to splurge for another water tank because we're gonna need water. So the sheep over here are gonna need water. I don't know that chickens are gonna need water. But the other nice thing about this, like this open field, these posts, we can get rid of those. So I can come over here and I can toggle that. And you can see there the markers are gone. All right, so I think maybe the next thing we're going to do, I was thinking about putting the chickens up here. So let's take a look at that. Animals, and again, I'm going to use this open pasture deal here. Yeah, eggs are going to spawn. You can see to the right there. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to do the chickens right there. Same situation. The chickens are going to be able to roam clear out to here. Whoops, I'm sorry, I misclicked there. And then they're going to be able to roam over to here. Oh, I did it again. And then I'm not sure about the back side. I'm not seeing on the back end where the chickens are roaming for sure. But I do believe that they're going to roam up in behind here as well. So there's going to be our chickens. We'll remove the markers. Okay, so then the next thing I want to do is, like I said, spending lots of money. Production, orchard, no, greenhouses. Yeah. Okay, so I want to do the maple syrup. And I just think the really cool thing about this is that we're going to be able to do this. And we'll spin it around. And we're going to have the sheep walking around and all of that going on. Let me see here. Yeah, you know what? I think right. Sure. Right there. We're immediately going to go in here. And we're going to throw down, I don't mind this. I'm going to throw some grass down here. I don't mind the forest texture. We may mix that up a little bit. Just adding some grass in and amongst these trees. Don't have a problem with that. And then we're gonna put in, actually I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna paint in most of this for the time being. And then we can, might be easier to remove some of this grass. Now this looks kind of bad because of it's February and the ground's frozen and all of that stuff's going on, but We're going to want this sheep pasture to have grass anyways. So we're going to want all of this in grass because we want, I have activated, I think it's the real animal grazing. So I'm hoping, oops, there I just went over that. I'm hoping that we will be able to I'm hoping that we'll be able to have the sheep actually eat from the grass. That's what the real animal grazing is supposed to do. So that's what I'm hoping happens in this. And we're just putting some flowers around. This will all look better. I want to put some trees down. That'll be costly. Put down a bush here, there, scattered about. And amongst the trees is fine. And then here it goes. This ain't gonna be cheap. I mean, some of these are cheap. But some then will not be. I don't want to go crazy and spend a ton of money on trees by any stretch. But I think having some yikes, yikes, yikes. Okay, let's just stop there until springtime. We'll see how things look. Okay, so then, all right, so then let's go back here. Animals, bees. I'm gonna put down the one that I like the most, and that is this one. 20,000. That is 33 Langstroth hives, so that's quite a bit. And trust me, this is all going to look better in the springtime. It's going to look beautiful in the fall. Although one of the things that these are just so expensive. I always thought it was cool to, can I put those in here? I used to be able to put some of these hives just kind of different places. But that's pretty expensive for 4. This is 20,000 for 33. I think we're going to use this. I think this matches up well with the farm. I'm going to put those right there. And we're going to put down 4x1. How big is this? I think we're going to just put this right there beside it. And our beehives will, or our honey will spawn here. Yeah, so this so far is the farm. Now, the other thing that we need to do is we need to look at a shed. So let's go back into construction. I have one picked out that I like. And I'm doing a shed because I don't really want to commit, I don't think, to a farm at this point, or to a barn at this point. But I like the sheds because I do believe that I will be able to get, say for example, a harvester in here as well. And it kind of fits the theme. Let me make sure I'm straight here. It kind of fits the theme of the wood layout that we're coming up with here. So I think we're going to start with the shed here. We'll give some room to be able to move around in front and behind. Yep, and then we're going to paint this dirt out in front of the shed. That seems to make sense. That's what the shed is. The shed floor. And that comes out to the field, or to the road. So we'll go ahead and do that as well. And we'll just kind of round that off a little bit to get in and out of there. The same on this side. We'll just kind of round this off. Get in and out of there. I'm going to round this a little more over here. Let's do that again. Let's get a little bit of that. So let's go ahead and, and again, we can always get rid of this grass, but let's just go ahead. We're going to paint in some more of this frozen grass here, just to kind of make this look finished. Okay, we'll go back here. We'll run this down along the edge of the field. I don't care if this is perfect. This grass row. We'll run it behind the barn, behind the shed. I don't go too big so I don't get carried away and screw everything up here. I'm gonna go there, gonna go. Oops. I'm gonna do some more of these flowers around. Just because I like them. I think it looks nice. Especially whenever you'll actually see the grass green. I don't really want to put in a few bushes here and there. Make things look decent around here. Couple taller one maybe. Here we go. Back to the big old freaking expensive trees. Medium oak, man, 1,500 bucks. Holy crap. We'll do one there. Do a few down around here, a few smaller ones. You know what I'm thinking about, honestly, is potentially, because this is all probably going to go away at some point in time, so let's just not get carried away with that. But I'm potentially thinking about. See, this is just a nice farmyard, I think. Potentially thinking about buying some saplings, actually, and planting some saplings to let trees grow naturally. Let's speed time ups here. See if we can get rid of this snow. I don't want to go too far into the day. We're not going to be able to do anything today anyways. We'll have to roll into March before we start planning. But it'd be cool to get maybe some of this frozen. There we go. Okay, now we're looking at it. Okay. Yeah, so here we go. So here's the look. Here's the look. And the bees, I don't think the bees do a whole heck of a lot in the wintertime. But they sure will in March. So here's the farm. We're going to have to now, okay, so now we still got 627,000. I need to put down a silo. Let's do that. Here's our first shed. Let's do a silo. I think we'll put a silo just over here on this corner. I have one I like also. I mean, I was thinking about this one, right? It kind of fits the theme as well. And it's relatively inexpensive. But then I also like this one a lot. And it's more money, but it's 5 million. We'll never need another silo. This will be more than enough to cover all of our needs. And this will be easy access, close to the chickens. It's perfectly flat here. Are we squared up nicely? Let's try to square up a little bit with this. We can stick out a little bit. Yep. Okay, now I don't want that cement, even though that cement may make sense. Like, I just don't want it. Not the look we're going after here. We'll pick up some grass here. We'll do some of this as well. It's okay if there's not a ton of grass here, but I don't want to get grass. Okay. All right. So there's that. So we kind of have this wood theme, and we have the house over there. We have the wooden beehives. We have the nice wooden shed. We have this nice wooden silo here. And we're at still about $600,000. So now the rest of this money is going to be equipment. Um, and it's gonna go fast. Excuse me, I needed a drink there. You know what, while we're here, sorry, I keep bumping my mic here. I'm not gonna spend a lot of money on this. If I have, yeah. So, I'm gonna throw down just a few of these cheap lights. You know what, we may do a little bit of nighttime stuff. I see a lot of farmers content, and I get it, right? A lot of content. I can't do that. That's a shame. A lot of content providers not doing a whole lot of stuff at nighttime. And like I said, I totally get that. I think we'll make this. I think we'll make this dirt in here. Just kind of. That's just kind of where our honey's gonna spawn. Yeah, so I totally get that with regard to not doing a lot of nighttime stuff, but we'll at least do some nighttime shots to just, just give some look. I think that the nighttime just looks really, really awesome in Farming Simulator. So, it's a shame to not. Yeah, I can't put these really in here, which is a shame because I would do that if I could. Like I gotta put them clear out there, and that's just kind of weird. Just kind of weird. And I don't think there's any lights in this shed actually, so we might stick. Nope. We might stick a couple of these back in the corners. On the back. Nope. On the back wall also. And I can't see how far back I am. I think that's pretty. Nope. I think that's pretty far back. It's like it doesn't disappear, or it goes up higher. One in there. Okay, that'll give us that'll give us a little bit of light. Did I put any here? We'll put some. Here. Here. So that'll light up a little bit at nighttime. All right, so here's what we got. Nice, I think, a nice start, worth the effort. So let's see if anything showed up here. That, which I don't want, and I don't really want to go John Deere. So the reason I'm thinking about a baler is, number one, there's baling contracts that come up all the time. Number two, we're going to need hay to feed our sheep. And we can also wrap and make silage to sell. I like this field creator, this tiller here, this disc harrow, but it's 615 horsepower. That ain't going to cut it. This is a very good buy. I think we're going to buy this. We will definitely mow. Okay, so that's that. Working speed, I'm okay with that. Honestly, I'm kind of okay with the gray color on that. but that's not a priority. Let's back up for a sec. All right, nothing here in my mind is an immediate priority. We have to have a tractor. And I'm going to have to plant this field that we have back behind here. And I need it in a cereal grain crop. So I need a tractor that has enough horsepower to be able to pull the planter that I'm interested in. And I believe that that is going to be this one. This gives us all the cereal grains that we need. Has a nice up to 8,000, 180 horsepower. This is important, especially starting out. Some of these other ones, they get up there, 300 horsepower. And these Stevie ones, it's just, Stevie has a Facebook page, so if you see a Mods by Stevie on Facebook, he has a pack that downloads a whole bunch of his mods. They're awesome. He just does things like this. He gives you the opportunity to have a more reasonable, for example, in this case, more reasonable fill limit for seed and fertilizer. He gives you the opportunity to do colors. Basically that and speed. That's really the three things that he brings to the table that like these factory mods don't, or these original farming simulator mods don't have. And it's just, they're kind of, like I've talked before, they're kind of quality of life sorts of things that I find very helpful and that I'm interested in. I mean, I don't want to sit here and have to fill up a seeder 3 or 4 times and have it take me 3 hours to plant a field. It's just, it doesn't progress the game fast enough. So I like some of these mods. I don't want super unrealistic mods, but I like some of these mods. So I think we're going to go with this one. So we need like 180 horse for that. And then let's go back here. This baler that we were looking at, okay, 230 on that one. So we need, I want to be sure that I cover with my tractor what I need. And I'm not worried about crazy stuff at this point as far as horsepower. And I'm not going to be buying multiple tractors early on by any stretch of the imagination. As a matter of fact, I'd rather buy a used tractor. But in this entire time I've been doing this, from August to now, there's not been a tractor come up for sale that was anything remotely close to what we'd be interested in. So that means I got to buy a new tractor. And we got to have something with 230 horsepower, which is going to put us into the medium tractor range in order to get that. And again, I'm going to skip all these original tractors and just to get into a couple of the modded tractors of the same version. Like here's a nice one. It'll get up to 326 horsepower. This case. If we just look at that. The other thing I need early on, I think, just to make it realistic, is a front end loader to be able to pick up bales. This does not have that. This is more, I don't want to be in the $200,000 range. I really don't. Here's John Deere. No front end loader. I'm going to skip on that. Here's a Massey. It does have a front end loader. 170 horse. 260 horse. GPS loader. And here's the nice option that Stevie and Modders give you as the option for color. Like I could take this and do Massey and do, which I always do black rims. And then I think we're getting into something that's really sharp. I always like the Midas tires. I'd rather go wide. That doesn't have it. I'd rather have wide with wheel weights. Is this tractor? It will throw narrows on. That might be critical. I could maybe get by with twins instead of wide. Does nobody have... Trelleborg does have a wide. It doesn't have weights. 260 horsepower. That is not bad, actually. $116. That gives us GPS. It gives us front loader. That gives us the horsepower we're looking for. Boy, I'm very, very... This is a tough decision. I mean, this is like I'm pulling a trigger on a very expensive thing. What do we got on this Massey here? A little more modern looking tractor. 150. Again, 260. That doesn't cost us any extra. Front loader. GPS. Midas. That does give us wide with wheel weights. Does that give us narrows? Do any of these give us narrows? Does this tractor not offer a narrow tire? There it is. Alright, so maybe we go with the Trelleborgs. They're not my favorite. That's pretty BA looking tractor. This is gonna make it. Yeah, yeah. 143. That's a pretty BA looking tractor, let me tell you. That was roughly around 20 grand more than the other one. This is a big buy here. First tractor, you guys ready to pull the trigger? Brand new. I didn't think this was gonna happen. I didn't think we were buying a brand new tractor to start. Wide. I think we'll do this one. Save $1,000. We can always do the Midas though. We can put our narrows on. We can put Trelleborg mare. I'm gonna do this because this is just what I like. Um, although, boy, I actually like the looks of the Trelleborgs better. This is it. We're doing it right here. This is gonna be the one. Holy crap. Okay. First piece of equipment, and it's gonna be brand new. 37 miles an hour is pretty nice as well. Let's just buy it. Bought. Holy crap, we did it. Okay, so let's go. No, let's go back. We need this planner next month. We're gonna have to start next month, and this is gonna be the one, and we're gonna make it match. Massy red, black. Yes, that cost us a little. 16 is a really good speed. 3,000, we're going to jump that to 8. We're going to pay that extra money. This is 9 meters wide. That isn't huge, but we're starting out. That's what we're going to use for our planner. We're going to buy that as well. We need, I'm just thinking about animals, right? And farming today. We need our front loader. I wonder if, even though this is a John Deere, I wonder if Stevie, is he gonna make that? It's still gonna say John Deere on it, but it's gonna match red. Or we make it black. That yellow stands out a little more. Let's just get this one. We'll turn that Massey red, even though it has a John Deere on it. Because I don't, just let me double check. Yeah, I don't have any others. See, I don't think these ones, got no options on these. Yeah, you get no options on any of these. You know what? I'm not going to do that. What did I put on the tractor? Hower? I think this small hower is going to be sufficient, honestly. Let's buy it. So here's, no, let's not buy it. Let's go ahead and buy the bigger one. Here's, I think did I say this already? If I'm not going to pay for mistakes in terms of well, in terms of, for example, a description on something and it doesn't turn out the way you want it, and if I use something for a while and it isn't what I like, then that's one thing. If I buy it right and I go to the store and oh, this is not at all what I was looking at or interested in, and I just want to return it right away, I'm going to take 100% of my money back, whether the system gives me that money or does not give me that money. I'm going to take 100% of the money back. Because I just think that that's reasonable. I think we'll do this one. We'll buy that as well. The other thing we need, I'm thinking of two other things right off the top of my head here in terms of trailers. So I need a trailer to haul grain, obviously, when we start to harvest. And I need a trailer with an auto load for pallets to sell product. I like these power push trailers. I'm like always so tempted to make everything matchy-matchy. I think I'm gonna try to get away from that. We can go wide, and we can go in the extension. That gives us 60,000. That'll be more than enough to last us for a very long time. And because this is a power push, I believe that this is not a tipping trailer. So we don't have to worry about pulling up into a grain elevator or something and have this trailer tip and have everything go crazy. So we're going to buy this boy. It's not cheap, but it'll last us for a long time. And again, there is nothing in the used market for this. I can't buy one of these. We'll go back, I'll show you that. No trailers here at all. And then, whoops, let's go back here. We just spent $300,000, folks. We need water transport for the animals. I'm going to do it again. I like that. We're going to stick with Trelleborg. We're going to go Massey. We're going to go... Like, what color? What is this changing? Anything? At all? Like, nothing at all. Alright, so there's no design color on that, so, but we're going to, just to be safe, we'll go there. Rims, we're going to go black. And that'll be our water trailer. We'll be able to fill up the orchard. I want to put down a greenhouse or two. And the sheep, I don't think the chickens take water. So we're going to buy that one as well. And that's going to get us pretty darn close. The only thing that we may do is we may, and I put all these trees back here, because I just mentioned it and I just thought about it. I do want to put down a couple greenhouses, I think. And again, it's that passive income, right? Now we have a loan and we need to be making some money. So I'm looking at that passive income, that thing that's going to be making us a little bit of money, not a ton, not cheating, a little bit of money over an extended period of time. I think this one is nice. I like it. I like the looks. Let's just do something. I want to see. sorry. Let's turn off. I'm gonna make sure I put this down in the right spot. Where am I here? Let's turn on the. By the way, hard economy. Interactive zone markers. Let's turn those on for right now. And let's go back in here again and let's look at these. So this is from Elk Mountain Modding. Again, you can look this up. This may be on the Mod Hub. I'm not sure anymore. But you can find this on Facebook as well for them. And where I'm going to assume. I wish I could tell where these pallets are spawning. Let's put down. Let's line this up so that we're not all weird looking. That actually is not bad because that's how good I am. Let's put one here. Whoa, easy there. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Let's put one here. So even this tree to the right, we should be fine. Getting a trailer by, perhaps we might have to cut that tree. Let's put one. Yeah, you ready? Right there. Okay. And then let's put another one. And I'm okay with that tree there, actually. Let's put another one. Here. Alright, so we got two of those. So we need water for that as well. And again, passive income. That's what we need. And let's go check out our tractor. Look at this baby, would you? Alright, so let's see if I didn't screw up. Should be able to put our front loader on here. Yep, that's cool. We should be able to put our bale spike on here. Yep. And we're good. And for the time being, let's take the water down. I want to take a look at this windmill we put up and see if that actually is a water tower or not. Guys, look at this. We got our first tractor and it is a beauty. It is a beauty. I thought about the New Holland. I really like the New Hollands as well. And I do like John Deere, but it seems like I've been using a lot of John Deere on my other plays that I'm not recording, so thought we'd do something different. Yeah, this is a nice tractor. Great speed, great power. This is going to last us forever. I mean, we'll be able to use this tractor on the farm for a long, long time. As well as this water tanker. This water tanker is gonna do us. You know, I'm the kind of person that there should be, and there's not. There should be a place cutting across here. I'm the kind of person that, as I've gotten older, it used to be like I would buy things and, you know, I'd try to cheap out a little bit because money's tight and all of that, and do you want to spend that much money on that thing or this thing? And like, man, it was hard. But when it comes to a game, I'd rather buy something, and look at our farm. I like it a lot. I'd rather buy something that it's just going to last. I don't have to worry about, you know, replacing. very often. And I'm going to tell you right here and right now, if you're looking for an expert in forklift operation, you have come to the right place. No, you have not. Not at all. I suck badly. Like very, very badly. I will go slow. And it will probably still fall off. But we need to take a bale over to the sheep. We also got to buy our auto load trailer, and I'm going to do that next episode. We're not going to get animals. We're running out of time here. I've been going over an hour, and there's really nothing here to do time lapses in. So yeah, we're going to have to do that later. And like I will turn off those interactive zone markers. Sorry, that's not very immersive. Okay, so that may... Okay, it does take it all. Let's just take a quick... I don't know if I can look at it, actually, without animals in it. Yeah, I can. So until we get animals in it, we won't know exactly how much this holds. I don't recall. I'm sure it told me. But I don't recall looking at it. So now the truth be known, is this actually more than just a windmill? Are we going to get water out of this? Are we going to get water out of this? It's already looking like the answer to that is no. You first need to fill the tool. So, okay, as I expected. Okay, so let's deal with this real quick. Oh, and I could have swore. Oh, interactive zone markers were off. Duh. Okay, so, and we don't have any. Yeah, chickens are just feed. We got water here, so we're going to. You know what? I'm going to do it over here. I saw something, and I'm not 100% sure. Whether or not it was a vehicle washer or not. This. And the other thing is, like, I'm not gonna pay. Like, I don't want to pay. I don't like that, actually. I think we're gonna do this. I'll buy a regular power washer for our vehicles, for our tractors and stuff, our equipment. Let's do this. I like this. See, and the other thing is, I hope you're picking up the theme. I like this dark wood kind of country sort of theme throughout the farm so far here. So we're going to plop that, and we're going to landscape that because I liked the grass around that, actually. So we're going to put it back around most of it anyways. We're going to plop a little color here. Make it look nice. And we're going to turn these off because I hate them. Bear with me. I'm going to just do a quick save game here. Alright, so let's fill up see how that works. This should not cost us. This should be free water. It is a well, after all. So we should not have to buy water. Hopefully it's fast. And it is filling, not super fast. But I think that's cool. That's a great model. I really, really like that well. They did a nice job modeling that. That is really nice looking. I really like that a lot. So I'm like thrilled to death regarding what we got going on the farm here so far. I'm very pleased with everything. Well worth the effort. We still got $250,000. So, you know, that means that we borrowed $500,000, right? We had 390. We borrowed, so we've only, and we don't have everything, don't get me wrong, but we've only used $250,000 of the bank's money. And, you know, that ain't bad. But we can get this started. We should be able to unload here. That'll probably take the whole thing. I don't know if this is 30,000. Okay, 20,000 there. We can come over here. We can fill up the sheep, give them some water. I hope it's a significant amount of water because I don't want to be filling them up every time I turn around. At least take 10. I only took 6. That's kind of a bummer. We may be modifying that in the XML, depending on how fast the sheep go through the water. Let's fill back up here. We'll fill our greenhouses and we'll start producing some stuff in the greenhouse, and then we'll call it quits. So I'm really curious what you guys think of the farm. I hope you like what we've done here. I hope you like the direction that we're taking. So the next thing that's going to happen, we have hay over there, and I know we'll get some additional hay contracts, so we can always buy some hay. I need cereal crop in the ground. I need cereal crop in the ground. There's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Wow, those take a nice amount of water. That is awesome, actually. Can I look at those? They take 20,000. Wait a minute. Oh, that's that. Holy man, they take a ton of water. Okay, so we'll, well, let me get one more. I'll get one more with you guys. We'll start this, and then between episodes, I'll fill these greenhouses up, and that'll be really nice. And I'm glad I didn't buy a smaller water tanker. We'll fill these greenhouses up, and then they should just produce. You know, they should just produce and produce and produce, and we'll sell that stuff. Probably putting on a distribute. I don't know how fast they're going to produce and how much of a job that's going to be. We'll see. We'll definitely do some initial selling of goods. Yeah, we'll definitely do some initial selling of goods, and then we'll see how things are going. Let's face it, we're not going to have a ton of land here, so we'll see how busy we are. Maybe we'll continue to deliver by hand to specific stores throughout Maple Vale. Is that where we are? I know the map's Goldcrest Valley, but Maple Field? There's a name coming into town that is not Goldcrest Valley. And by the way, I believe that we do own this shed over here now, that we bought this land. We can take a look at that. We can go to the map and look at. So this shed up here, yes, yes. So we own this shed now too. Okay, so this across the street is ours as well. So why did that one? $30,000, $20,000, large greenhouse, $20,000, $20,000. I put down the exact same greenhouse. Why? Why does one take more water than the other one? $40,000, $20,000. Huh. We'll figure that out in the next episode. I don't know what happened there. Let's go in here. Is there a trigger in here to start managing? No? No? Can we manage? Manage? R? Okay. I want to do this the right way. Whoops. Okay, well it is in there. It's just further in there. Okay, so... Alright, so let's do tomatoes here. And let's do lettuce here. Okay. Dudes, check it out, man. If I can get out of the freaking door. Okay, there we go. Close. Hey, check it out. Tomatoes. Awesome. Turn this off again. Let's put the old Massey away. I think what we'll do is we'll keep, just for simplicity's sake, we'll keep we'll just keep this here, right? Because why not? And we will put away in our brand freaking spanking freaking new shed. Oh no, that's not. Let's do better than that. Let's just pretend we can drive. Oh, let's go forward, not backwards. let's go forward again. Do you guys have trouble steering when you're looking at the front of the tractor versus the back of the tractor? My brain gets all combobbled. Alright. So man, let's check it out. Look at what we got here, dudes. And that big brown patch, that's going to be probably sorghum or wheat or whichever is going to produce the quickest that we can feed to our chickens. And pretty soon we're going to have little live animals running around here. You know what? I may even get a dog. If we can put a dog over by our sheep, then it's like the dude's hanging out with the sheep. He's keeping them in line. I like that. But this is it, guys. Goldcrest Valley moving forward. I'm liking it a lot. This is our farm. I love it. And we will continue on. We still got a half a day in February to finish up all the setup stuff that we need to do. We still have $500,000 that we can take down on our line of credit. And we got $272,000 in the bank. So things are looking up. We're going to put some animals down. I'm going to have to buy some grain. We need a auto load trailer. Probably going to get bags of chicken feed. And yeah, greenhouses are started. It's looking great. So be sure and come back. Thanks for watching. Be sure and pick it up right here next time on the journey with me, Wolf, at Goldcrest Valley. Thanks a lot. Sorry it was a long one. Thanks a lot. Catch you next time. Bye.